What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, Aunt U, and we're back for another episode of the Aunt U Ring the Bell podcast. As always, we have our co-host with us, L motherfucking Bugs. What up, L Bugs?
What up? What up?
How are you doing today?
I am doing rather well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm good. I'm excited. We had a huge weekend of wrestling, but all that aside, I'm even more excited because today we have a special guest. If you looked up Red Bull as a person, it would be this lady right here. I'm so happy to have her on the podcast. I'm just going to go ahead and bring her directly to the stage right now. You all know her. You all love her. Cresta!
I'm running down that ramp, making deals with dogs, so Rio could choke me instead. It's what you deserve, you and that blonde little bitch. No problem. I think me.
Beautiful.
It's
Beautiful. Thank you so much for being a part of this. As I was telling you before the show started, you are a big reason that Aunt U is a thing, and I'm so excited to have you here. Once again, there was a huge weekend of wrestling, and as we talk about wrestling, you are on the scene. You work with Fightful Select. How is that? Like, how do you
I don't even know
enjoy
how
that?
I got that job. I don't even know how I keep that job. They just let me show up, and let me stop memeing. I will say that working at Fightful Select has been a lot of fun. Sean Ross Sapp is one of the best bosses. It's funny the theories people will come up about me because of him. Like, I have been an AI that I'm just one of Sean's multiple personalities, which is pretty funny. Hearing rumors about yourself is always fantastic. But no, everyone there is super kind, super nice. I've had the pleasure of meeting a lot of people in real life. And it's like, bro, it's just a bunch of adult nerds who are like, don't be a dork. Just, it's wrestling. Why are you're going to argue about a dude whose real name you don't know, who's wrestling in panties? Let's have a good time. Knock it off.
So I call Dragon Lee Mantis because he always runs around in man panties.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing.
I have some of the weirdest things when it comes to wrestling. When I joined your live the other day, and like I said, I have been banned on TikTok because I said
that's not funny.
Because I said that Darby Allin is a less talented Spike Dudley, and that's a hill I'll die on, right?
Where's the line?
It's the same thing. You being a part of AEW, what's Collision, the Saturday show, right? So AEW gets so much slack.
Yes,
it really does, and a lot by me. I try to get into it because I want it to be great. It's only going to help wrestling as a whole if AEW succeeds. I feel like there just needs to be people put in place in order for the show to be better.
I think there are obvious and very valid critiques when it comes to AEW's booking. One of mine was, there's no reason why on Collision specifically, well, across all AEW shows with the exception of Rampage, because it's only an hour, that your women's match comes on at 9:20, like clockwork. And that's a little ridiculous. It has gotten better. I think valid criticism is one thing. However, I think one of the bigger issues I have with people who just critique AEW is like, AEW is not WWE. WWE literally has like 100-year head start. Like, the tortoise and the hare, they just got here. So I think with time it can get better, but sometimes, I mean, AEW be shooting themselves. I like AEW, I do, but sometimes it's like, bro, like, come on now. I will say, y'all got me to cheer Jeff Jarrett in 2024, so anything's possible at AEW. Anything's possible. Jeff Jarrett a baby face? Never in all my life have I seen people relentlessly cheer Jeff Jarrett for real. Like, Like it was the 70s, like it was the 80s. I'm ascribing an age to Jeff Jarrett. I don't even know how old that man is. But I'm saying, like, my whole life, Jeff Jarrett's been a heel. And to see him legitimately get cheered, that'll only happen in AEW.
There's no other man in the world, maybe aside from the honky tonk man, who can swing a guitar and get a pop every single time.
Joe Hendry now.
Yeah.
Joe Hendry has made it so perfect to where, like, he could trademark turning around.
If Joe Hendry is coming to the stage with a guitar, I know someone's about to get roasted.
Yeah.
Roasted in a nice way.
I'm glad he's starting to get the recognition he deserves. I think he still needs to become a better wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
But that's going to happen with with the NXT and crossover and everything.
Oh yeah.
But on a straight marketing standpoint, I mean, for years this man has been killing people with his. I mean, when he did Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody as an entrance song, it was great. So I'm happy for Joe Hendry. And I mean, I will continuously wave my hands from side to side.
I've been on the Joe Hendry bandwagon since he debuted in NXT. And he is just, I thought the pinnacle of him was saying your Edge's bitch. But when he came down with that guitar and looked at AJ Francis and said, "Can you please get fired?" I'm like, yo, we'd have to fight backstage. Because that's, sir. What? You sat down and you thought about that, but this is also coming from the same person who built her whole TikTok platform just making up songs about wrestling.
Right. I'm happy for AJ Francis, right?
Yes.
I'm so happy for him and that he's doing stuff and having fun with it. And he's working with Rich Swann. The day those two show up in NXT will be the biggest FU events. And I'm so ready for it. I hope they do get a chance to come back. Rich Swann was always so good.
AJ Francis has found a great way to use what people will call, oh, he's not talented, he's not whatever. He's not. But he's turning lemons into lemonade, being a heel. You're gonna boo me because I would rather get booed than I come out and someone's like, oh, Cresta's here.
Dude.
You know what I mean? So
right,
I respect it. If you're gonna boo me, at least you paying attention. So he's found that perfect piece of crap heel, that line that fits great for him. Also, Casey Navarro being added to first class. Yes. Listen, I'm not. I hate their heel team. I'm kayfabe. They're get out of here. Get out of here. Right.
Right.
Love the wrestlers in the storyline. I don't boo.
So, do you still work with TNA, or you not?
So I still cover TNA for Fightful. I would love to work for TNA. If you ever hear this, I can hold a microphone. I will let Gia Miller beat me up. So if you ever see this TNA,
and if she's going, I'm coming with her. I'm the muscle.
You, yeah, all three of us. We're 3 musketeers at this point. But yeah, no, I still cover it on Thursdays with Joel Pearl over on Fightful, shameless self-promotion. And I love it. I will honestly say TNA really opened up my eyes to what wrestling can be. And wrestlers who previously were discarded from WWE or you're not this will go to TNA and turn up and be amazing. I see some of the best professional women's wrestling in TNA, like bar none. I don't care. I love a lot of people, but Jordynne Grace right now, if I got to see Jordynne Grace versus Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, meaty women slapping me.
Slapping me, that is all.
That is so much meat. Man.
Yes.
Feed me with that, mate.
Meat, that's women meat. We do not discriminate over here. We like meat, don't care where it come from, man. Meat.
Go on.
Just give it to me. I'm not trying to get me too'd, so I'm gonna stay out of that conversation right there.
You know what? I respect that answer. Sometimes I tell people, shutting the fuck up sometimes is the best thing. I too be shutting up. I would write whole tweets and I'd be like, you know what? Who asked for this?
I'm going to delete that.
Just shut the fuck up. It'll save you so much trouble. You want to say something, ask yourself, who asked me?
Right.
Nobody?
Oh, I say a lot of things. I really do. But I know when I know when to be quiet sometimes.
Ask your doctor if shutting the fuck up is right for you.
Side effects are not getting slapped in the mouth.
Minding your business. Overall general likability.
You don't even need insurance to mind your own business. It's fucking free.
It's free. That's the best part about shutting the fuck up. It's free.
It's free.
I wish some of the internet wrestling community would learn that. Before you tweet that, who asked you?
Thank you, brother. But yeah, so Tyler Bates, the big strong boy. We over at AU, we've started the big strong girls. And yeah, so every like Jordan Grace comes out, there's a big strong girl. and you got to shake your head and grit your teeth when you say it.
If they said for $1 million, Cresta, would you wrestle Jordan Grace? I would say yes. Yeah. And the moment she went to go do something, I'm Scott Hall in it, finger poker doing. You couldn't pay me. Same with Rhea Ripley. You couldn't pay me. Yeah, I'm maybe you could choke me, but I'm falling on the floor.
I'll give y'all $10 and clean up the ring after.
And I'll give you the $10 and I'll break down the ring by myself. Actually,
no, we're good. We're good.
Like, don't you mean you want us to pay you? No.
I gotta call my mom real quick.
Legit.
We have talked about nothing that's happened this week.
Nope.
Not a thing. No.
It tends to happen this way.
So there was some wrestling this weekend.
Some
yeah, some things happened.
Kevin Owens bitched up, didn't finish the job against Cody Rhodes.
Okay, hold on. Is it wrong that Kevin Owens wants to turn over a new leaf? Imagine, like, there are some constants in the world. Kevin Owens turning on you is one of them. Randy Orton turning on you is one of them. Sasha Banks turning on you is one of them. Charlotte Flair being a face, knock it off. She's turning on you. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Bully Ray putting a woman through a table is par for the course. Maybe he doesn't want to be known for that, because that's a gnarly group of people to be. Kevin Owens in the same group of Randy Orton turning on you. God damn.
Right? I mean, you just why is my name on this list?
I don't want to be in the same group as Moose who will burn down someone's house. Damn, maybe I got to turn over a new leaf. Those guys are bad guys.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. It's like going to the Hardy compound, not expecting to see Vanguard 1, you know? Some things
you think you're not going in that lake of reincarnation?
Oh, God.
Oh, Brother Nero. But see, here we go. It's just we're gonna get caught off on tangents. I love it. Okay, weekend full of matches. There's enough people that covered everything that happened. Favorite match from this weekend. What was your favorite match from this weekend? El Bugs, what you got?
You already know.
Rhea getting her hands on Don.
That was top tier. I was ready for the riptide. He deserved it.
And because I called it last week that she was going to choke him out with them goddamn legs.
Yeah, you did. I mean, she did a whole Instagram video squatting just to let y'all know that she was getting the legs.
I'm going to choke this man.
It's happening. Be prepared.
And all of us were sitting there like, fuck. Felt like Christian. It should have been me.
That's not Christian. That is Nick Nemeth now, formerly Dolph Ziggler, really coming out there crying. It should have been me. And Kofi's like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, get out of here.
Oh, boy.
There was also a large gap in my wrestling history. Last time I saw wrestling before 2018 was John Cena had hair, just came out and said ruthless aggression. So,
hello.
Yeah. I'm a fraud. As it turns out, I've never seen wrestling a day in my life. I'm so sorry.
All your knowledge is from TikTok.
I don't care what y'all saw. It's AI. That's all AI generated.
It is AI.
Excuse me.
I mean, if you're AI, you're the funniest fucking AI I've ever met, dude. It's great.
Best AI.
If I had to pick, I don't have a favorite match, but I will say Josh Alexander losing to Nick Nemeth and then being a baby back bitch about it was pretty funny.
And
Ethan
then JBL
Page
showing up.
I'm sorry?
And then JBL showed up.
Yeah, which was weird. I will say Ethan Page kicking Joe Hendry in the dick. That's diabolical. But that was a very smart booking decision. Because what was you going to do, NXT? Because if you crowned Joe Hendry, people would have been frothing out. It would have been a great pop. But that's not real, baby. That's not real, baby. I will say, from the other show too, Bash of Berlin, Dominic getting choked out by Rhea was pretty good. And that pump kick after to Liv, because it was the visual, because you see Dom like, help, and then Rhea's like, get the hell out of here. Pump kicks Liv, and where the camera is, all you see is blonde hair just explode. Like, it was so good, such a good sequence of events. The whole weekend was fantastic. And I don't even watch NXT. NXT was so good, it got me to watch NXT after not watching since Shayna Baszler choked out Bianca Belair. And that's how long ago.
Wow. I'm glad you watched it though, man.
Yeah.
Because like, here's my thing. Okay, and let's tap into the mind of Cresta. Zachary Wentz beating Wesley. Where does Wesley go after this? On WWE.
I mean, I got to tell you that as long as this NXT partnership is going the way that it is going, I can see Wesley doing something in TNA and this being smooth all out throughout the course of their tenure with each other, and you'll have a treehouse reunion. I could see it. I don't know enough about NXT to give you an in-depth analysis with Chet, you betcha. You know what I mean? But I can say that knowing what I know about TNA, that there is a way to incorporate this. There could be a trios match. You can interfere in Wentz's matches on TNA, because why not? You know what I mean? Yes. There is a way that you could still work this in a storyline. I don't know if Wesley is a loser. According to the video package, they kind of made like, well, all I've been doing is losing. I've been losing. So maybe, maybe this heel persona must persist in a way that he's either not a loser, or you lose so much till you're like, maybe a life of stealing ain't for me. What do you think, L Boogs, about that theorem, I should say?
I mean, it makes total sense, to be honest, for it being that way. Oh, sorry, hang on. Cat.
Cat said, I don't care about your answer.
Right?
Move, little shit.
Cat hit you with the Roman, acknowledge me.
Right?
Honestly, the amount of times he drives in destruction.
For me, it's just that the Rascals are getting such a push because Tuesday night they won the tag team triple threat match to be number one contenders to Fraxium. And for the simple fact that they call them Fraxium. No, that's what they call them. Fraxium. Nathan Frazier in Axiom, they call them Fraxium. And that's what the Rascals. That's what the Rascals called them. And so I thought it was hilarious. But yeah, so like so Zachary Wentz just beat the best North American champion there was, right? And so now they're number one contenders to the tag team titles. If they win the tag team titles, now you got Zachary Wentz, who has a title on TNA and on NXT. And I mean, does that bridge that door together, or does Wesley interfere in the championship match?
Wesley
cost them
4,000%.
Yeah.
Listen, I love what they got going on with TNA and NXT, but let's be for real for a second. Do you think you will see a TNA belt on a WWE person before you see a WWE belt, unless it's the 24 title, and that's in the garbage? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'll be real with you. I think there is an argument that you really could have made. That you really could have made Joe Hendry your TNA champ. I mean NXT champion. There's an argument that you could have even made where Hendry got a visual pin and have Alexander come out and interfere to take Hendry out of that situation, so you're not in a booking corner where you've essentially but like you've pinned one of the hottest acts in professional wrestling. And I like Ethan Page; he's a jerk, but it's like,
yeah.
If we take it back, I thought Jordan Grace was going to beat Roxanne Perez.
I did
that
too.
Was believable.
Yes.
So I was just like,
almost a no-brainer, wasn't it? It was like, there's no way she's gonna lose.
Yeah, and then Ash by Elegance came out, and I think Tatum Paxley came out. It was a whole bunch of schmaz. It was Cody Rhodes overbooked.
Yeah, legit.
I'd say my favorite match from this whole weekend was
Cody Rhodes' one.
No. Fuck Cody Rhodes.
In his hole, not turning on KO Cody Rhodes.
I'd say the strap match. And I'm not a fan of CM Punk, but that match was brutal and everything it needed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And it led to Monday night Drew McIntyre breaking the bracelet. And it was just like, it's about fucking time.
Mm.
I will say I was a little confused at the, ring. If you ever played Donkey Kong 64, it reminded me of when at the end when you go fight KR Cruel, they have you do a whole bunch of mini games in that one game. I don't understand what was the press four corners. It was cute for the visual at the end with the GTS, but I think like you could have did the same 5 GTSs without playing 4-quarter bongo. Not mad at it. I will say though, bro, Drew McIntyre pulled ahead in the last quarter for Hater of the Year. And there's been a lot of haters. Nigel McGuinness every weekend on Bryan Danielson. Who else is a hater? I don't know who else is a hater right now because Drew McIntyre pulled ahead 5,000 points when old boy popped the beads, put the beads in his mouth, and then kicked them. I'm like, hey, yo, you're a piece of crap. I live.
You damn just broke a fan's bracelet and shoved it in a man's mouth.
It's a 50-cent bracelet, bro. Why are you like this?
And then to add on to it, as they're loading him up into the ambulance, he starts beating him.
Drew McIntyre in Medicine Society, bro.
I'm not done giving you this ass whooping. Like,
there's something I learned. Don't mess with these Scots. They're pissed. They're pissed.
I would be if I was Scottish. Ooh.
Right?
They come for you next, Hulk Hogan. You better stop.
Bring it on.
You got one Scottish man who gonna write a song about you getting your ass whooped, and the other one gonna be whooping your ass.
I'll take it.
Now, if Drew and Joe Hendry team together, that'd be the greatest troll team of all time.
Literally, you got a soundtrack to a man beating your ass.
He's singing a song about Drew beating your
ass. I don't know who I'm mad at more. The guy literally beating me up or the guy in the background. He's getting kicked in the face. He's getting kicked in the eye. Like that, why you shut up?
Stop.
If I were you, I would stop moving because he's gonna keep on kicking you.
He's taking your boot off. He's kicking your ass.
I've never seen a man get beat with his own boot. Look at this right here.
And now after the ass whooping, I'm on TikTok. There's a background. Now someone got the whole reader beating your boot with your ass.
Yeah.
Beating your boot.
With AI, they're so fast with it. It'll be like 1 minute after the segment. And
I'm cooked. I gotta change my name and move out the country. I'm cooked.
Yeah. Because it's got 2 million views before you go to commercial break.
You can't even defend yourself because they beating your ass in the comments. Before you say it's not funny, someone comes back with he beating your foot with your ass. That needs to happen. Honestly, you need to put Drew and Joe together, and literally Joe at the top of the ramp, just literally playing the guitar while Drew McIntyre beats up CM.
That'd be so good.
I know somebody connected to wrestling that's going to hear this. Make it fucking happen.
Maybe not. I'm chaotic. Like you said, that was a good intro, by the way. Human Red Bull. I don't drink Red Bull. I'm insulted just a touch, but at the same time, it's apt.
Great times. This is great time. This is why we do this, Elbud. So with AEW, right? What did you think of All In?
I thought All In was okay. I'm trying to remember because I watch so much wrestling. Listen, I am pulling up the card right now because I know I watched it. I just have to be reminded of what happened. And it's okay. I'm 9,000 years old. At some point, your brain becomes powdered milk and you just gotta, put some water in it to activate the brain juices. All right, let's see. So there was a 16-man tag match. Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't watch the pre-show. Oh, I did see the pre-show. I just didn't see that match. The Willow Nightingale and Tomohiro Ishii versus Cresta Starr and Stokely Hathaway.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Stokely Hathaway. Clown. Put the clown shoes on. I think he is such a good yapper. He is, if Paul Heyman said, I'm going all in with the comedy. He's so good on the mic. And that match itself was, he died. I watched Stokely Hathaway pass away. He passed away. Right. I don't understand, Sammy Guevara, Shibata, and Dustin Rhodes. I get that they're trying to do something with Sammy, I guess, to rehabilitate his image or whatever it is, but it's kind of like stop and go is me.
Right.
Pac Pool Combat Club for the ladder match. Who won? By retrieving the championship, and House of Black won.
Pac and Pool won.
No, Pac Pool Club.
Cesaro.
She's back.
There we go.
Don't touch anything.
I don't mind. I'm literally looking at the card, just reading it down, give you mine. Honey, I didn't mind that match. I really thought, damn, how did I think that? Well, I do remember because then Pac was like, we're not cool afterwards. I'm like, how's that going to work? I thought you didn't like Claudio Castagnoli. You know what? Let me mind my business. I do think that House of Black should have won, but I'm a Zelina Vega stan. And by proxy, I'm a Malachi Black fan. And by proxy, I'm a fan of House of Black. I don't care. Nepotism. I don't care.
I tell people all the time. I tell people all the time. I don't know if you know or not, but Zelina Vega follows me on TikTok, so it's pretty much like we're best friends.
Same. That's what I say too. She follows me. We're friends. We're practically best friends.
Okay, just me then.
Damn. You're practically best friends by proxy with that same logic.
Rhea Ripley has reposted 2 people on here, and I'm not one of them. So, I mean, we can talk the shit if you want to talk the shit.
All right.
Kathy Kelly has liked, I don't know what, 30 of your tweets. Yeah, no, let's not. Not
the eye roll like me.
3. Right. I'll take 3.
Yes, I'll take it.
Lola Vice keeps liking my TikToks, but she won't friend me back, and I'm a little sad about that. Other than that, I'm okay.
Listen, I'll just be out here. If you like my stuff, I like you back. Thanks.
Right.
Mariah May beating Toni Storm. Honestly, that needed to happen. That needed to happen.
Such a crazy match.
Toni Storm, I don't know if she's going to be normal now, but Mariah May beat the brakes off that girl. That was a good match. It was a good match. But Mariah May beat the brakes off that girl. Young Bucks defeating FTR and the Acclaimed. I'm going to be real with you. I don't know what we do with the Acclaimed here after this.
I've never been a fan of them. I don't.
Okay, so I wasn't and then I was, and now I'm at the point where it's like, I may not be a fan of the Acclaimed, but I can see where they fit and how they're important to the tag team division.
Yes.
I understand. Completely understand.
Yeah.
That being said, either they're important or they're not. And you can't half step because the fans like them. You know, like the fans like them, but like either you treat them like they're important or you treat them like they're a comedy act. And I'm not saying it has to be either or, but the way that you guys are doing it, one foot in, 1 foot out, it's not working. My only critique really is like, yeah, they're not for me, but it's really just Max Caster's raps. Save it for a special opponent, because not for nothing, you ain't got it like that. You don't got the raps like that, and that's okay. Right. That is okay to not. I don't got the raps like that. You'll see me out here fucking rapping like I'm talking for the cheap seats, even, you know. Right. But after that fumble, he was never able to get it back, and sometimes it borderlines corny, cringe, and other times it's like, oh, yo, get this deal, take the mic from him. So I think with this a minor adjustment on how we want to present them. And if he's gonna go back to the raps, that's fine. He just got to hit every time. I just think this has to be.
Was when he was talking about WWE every week.
Yeah, but it does get old after a while. You know what I mean?
It does.
A little bit.
No, and that's what I'm saying. It was just like that was your best thing, and now we're done with it.
Because I think he's a good in-ring wrestler. I don't think he's bad in ring. I just think that the gimmick they have is kind of like a saddlebag, if you will.
Right.
Scissor Me Daddy Ass was great, but it was a meme that got out of hand.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
so speaking of that, and not to get off subject, but I do that a lot. If Enzo and Cass had stuck around, would their shtick have gotten old also?
So let me tell you something about Cresta Starr's relationship with Enzo Amore.
Oh,
when I first got into professional wrestling, he was one of the first wrestlers like, yo, this guy is fucking funny. Holy shit. This guy is hilarious. And my little brother, who's my corsair in professional wrestling, because he's the reason why I got back into it, he was like, he don't go here no more. I think Enzo Amore and Big Cass would have run its course too. Largely because of Enzo Amore's conduct backstage. From what I understand, that got real old, real motherfucking fast.
Yes.
It's okay to be Enzo Amore in the screens, but backstage, ooh. And they shit on the Miz for less, bro. So, you know, I don't know, but I will say to Enzo's credit, or a real one as he goes by now, he is somebody who's quick with it. He's on the fly. So the gift the jab, he's 7 feet tall, might have pittered out, but by now he would have come up with something else. By now he would have had something else. And it still would have had that same virability, that catch-on ability like he has, Joe Hendry has. Kofi Mania was something else that was viral. He's one of those guys that is a student of the game, in the sense of, I know what I need to do to make you guys catch on, in the same way Joe Hendry is. So I want to say Paul Heyman too, but Paul Heyman specifically in the wrestling space. These guys are Matt Cardona is another good person to think about, how could I put myself in the social media spotlight? Yeah. So I think by now he would have come up with something else. But I do think it was good that they both left. And if they come together now, maybe, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
A huge pop if they came back and did the bada boom, realest guys in the room shit. Like, definitely.
Bro, I'm not going to hold you. When I first started watching wrestling, like I said, 2018 Money in the Bank. I think it was 2019. That man came in WrestleMania. I thought that was the funniest shit I had ever seen. And I was like, yo, wrestling. This is what I was missing. I thought there was nothing peaker than that. And then to realize that that's one of those times where it's like, all right, now Enzo, now real, now I gotta escort you out. I was a little disappointed, but that was my first foray. It's like, okay, sometimes wrestling's real.
It is. Sometimes it's real.
Shucks. That was funny. Shucks.
Okay.
All right. We then had Hook defeated Chris Jericho. The best part about Chris Jericho right now is, hi guys, but If we can find time for Chris Jericho on TV every week, we can find time for 2 women's matches. I'm just saying.
Man. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying yes, like definitely.
I'm speed running this card because I didn't remember shit, and I'm trying to remember now. Christian Cage won by pinning Kyle O'Reilly. How's your father? Christian Cage is a menace, and I honestly don't remember this match at all, so I don't want to lie to you guys. Mercedes Moné with Camille Brick defeated. I do remember this match because when this match started, I said, "Ooh, Sandbag City."
This match.
This
match hurt my feelings.
What happens when you put 2 women in a match that don't want to put each other over?
Nope.
Not good.
I mean, I was sports entertained. I thought it was good. It was one of those things like when Charlotte Flair was supposed to hand over the belt to Becky and she dropped it on the floor, they started slapping each other. It was like, damn, y'all hate each other that much?
Right.
Okay, I'm sports entertained. I don't care. That's none of my business. I'm here to watch. Only way this could be more sandbaggier is if Thunder Rosa was in there and Ronda Rousey. There's gonna be a whole match full of sand. There's a beach match, beach break. And I'm sports entertained because there's a bunch of you bitches no selling.
Ronda would have screamed to the back, "Darling, she's not fucking selling my boo."
Like old girl from the Olympics. I've never been hit that hard in my entire life. Yes, you have. You're a boxer. Stop it.
Right.
Bro, I was sports entertained. People were like, this match was they weren't selling. I'm like, maybe that was the point. I was sports entertained. I lived.
Right.
I lived. They hated each other. Cause Bret Hart hated Shawn Michaels. And we laughed and we lived.
Right, definitely.
And then we got Jack Perry defeated Darby Allin. Darby Allin is not a less talented Spike Dudley. You take that back immediately. I can't say how to feel. However, I will say, Darby Allin, at this point, you have to set yourself on fire, bro. You already did. Please, I would like to see you wrestle later on in my life and in yours. So please, man, Jack Perry is the wrong person because Jack Perry don't care about nothing. Jack Perry don't care about nothing, man.
When this man came down with thumbtacks super glued to his face. It was probably hot glue.
And then headbutted him.
It was like I said last week, he was rubbing his face up against his. Right?
Sometimes you just gotta be a psycho.
Sometimes.
This man's on-screen persona is following him in real life. He got hit by a fucking bus.
He was supposed to climb Mount Everest, so
he was supposed to.
Like, I
2 seconds.
Elbow said, I gotta go.
And they brought Sting's ass back out.
It's Sting.
Sting got stopped, man.
Why? Listen, as long as these checks still clear, I will be coming down here with my bat and my raggedy face paint. Not that say his face paint is raggedy, but I'm saying I will come down there as long as Mr. Khan keeps citing these checks.
Yeah, I mean, can't fault that. No, can't fault that at all.
I would get it. I would do the job to somebody who doesn't even deserve it. You sign this check and this check clear. I can't hear you over this money.
Right.
Did we also finally get Danielson defeating Swerve?
I'm back.
What's not happy? It was the best match on the card, but I was not happy about that.
I was not happy about it either. I will say it gave very much Mickey James Last Rodeo vibes, and I get it. It was now or never to pull the trigger on Danielson. He's been in there mad long. He's been putting people over, injured, better or for worse or whatever.
You brought up Hulk Hogan and the spot where Swerve has given Daniel Bryan the yes kicks, and Daniel is staring over at his family, hulking up.
Honestly, one of the best moves in professional wrestling is when you start pressing the A button in real life.
I'm just mad we didn't get a Brie mode yell when she got in the ring. That's all I wanted.
I guess who?
I just wanted her to yell it. I just wanted her to give Daniel a hug. Just be like, Brie.
It wasn't her moment. She'd have to yell out D mode or Danielson mode, but then she yelled out D mode. People like, hey, hey.
That's the difference between her and Nikki. Because Nikki would have made that shit.
That thing, it's crazy. That's madness.
Man.
Overall, it was good. I understand Swerve losing here. Don't like it. Won't lie. Didn't like it. I think Swerve has more in the tank. However, there is Wrestle Dream coming up in Washington. These guys are both Washington boys. You know what I mean? And Danielson, he had said that he needs surgery sooner rather than later. So this could be a short championship. And someone like Christian Cage will be a piece of crap and really do him in. I do think that there needs to be a match between him and Nigel McGuinness at this point because Nigel McGuinness has been talking too much shit.
I can't believe Nigel McGuinness came back.
That
was
pop was insane. I lived.
You had Nigel McGuinness and somebody else that was in that match get a bigger pop than fucking Ricochet. Why would you put Ricochet on that match?
I mean, honestly, Ricochet, that wasn't his fault. As I've been calling him Ricochet. Ricochet. I like Ricochet. I do.
Irish R&B singer, Ricochet.
Irish R&B singer. Yes, Ricochet. I will say that Ricochet versus Hologram match is going to fuck when it happens. Oh, my God. Ooh, that's going to be so good. That's going to be so good. That's going to be so good. Nobody's feet is touching the ground.
No.
That entire match is done in the air. You add Will Ospreay to that. This match is literally that match. The Hologram, Will Ospreay and Ricochet would be the Dragon Ball Z fight. We just see.
It's gonna look like the floor routines at the Paris Olympics.
Facts.
Flippy.
Facts. But everyone's hurt somehow. Like, wait, what? I didn't even see you touch him. When did you touch the ground?
What happened?
Yeah, what happened? What you mean the match is over? Is it me, Jesus?
Oh God.
Speaking of Will Ospreay, I don't think you brought up the Will Ospreay MJF match. And
yes.
Yeah. The best part of that match was Will Ospreay's entrance. The Assassin's Creed entrance was nasty.
We need more video game activations with wrestling because there's so much crossover. When I think of people like Xavier Woods, up, down, Athena is one of them. Zelina, exactly. You could totally do video game activations with these guys and let them monetize themselves. I mean, like, let them get some money. WWE, I think AEW is more like, make your money. WWE is gonna be like, but how much am I getting though?
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, but it's not you. You're not a fan, WWE. But they're my property though. They're my IP though. It's not fair. I mean, it's a different regime now, so it might be different. Like, you heard that Damian Priest interview.
Just
Yo, the amount of contempt, disgusting. I would be disgusted. Dude, like, man, he would have been so good in Wakanda Fab.
Right. Oh, we got robbed.
Every day, the days go by. I realized Vince was never seeing the pearly gates. Never seeing the pearly gates.
What are them?
He's never the gates he's seeing is you're going to hell.
Right.
I want to see him down there because that's where
I'm going to. Shit. At least we'll be sports entertained. That's horrible, Cresta. God, that's been my time.
Peter's gonna be standing at the pearly gates, and Vince's gonna come up and he goes, "You know what club you got to join?"
Can you imagine Jesus come out with his fucking sandals and be like, "All right, Vince, I need you to know that you remember JR. I'm gonna open up this book in case you forgot me. You remember this man? He literally just had a heart attack. And what did you do to him? Don't worry, I got to turn the page. You made him kiss his ass. All right, well." If I kiss your ass, does it mean I go to heaven?
Right.
Kiss my ass and find out. You see how you still fire JR? You're still going to hell. You're still going to hell. Thanks for kissing my ass, though.
Fire. Oh man. I mean, I treat Vince McMahon like Voldemort now. It's just, he who shall not be named.
He's a fictional character at this point, because like, I don't know, like the more I hear about anything, I just think of Rocky and Bullwinkle and the guy with the mustache is going like this with the train. I'm like, yo, that's literally you. That's why you never wanted a mustache, because if you grew it out, that'd literally be you. Like, yeah, I got you now, mate, pretty. That's literally you. Like, you're literally a cartoon. You're a cartoon villain, and that's crazy, because they're not good people.
He had the mustache when he sold the TKO.
I live with that mustache. That's the problem with Vince McMahon, is that I'm so desensitized to that everything he does is a meme to me. That mustache, I was like, who's grabbed that? And I used to show
so funny.
Shows with mustaches that would look like Vince McMahon.
He was such an asshole on the show, to where when you hear about it in real life, you're like, oh, I mean, yeah, I can see that.
He wasn't acting. Oh wow. He wasn't. Damn, if this is what you was doing on screen and you wasn't acting.
No.
Oh no. Girl.
That Attitude Era was his best life. He was just like, I can be me. I can finally be me.
I can be me.
No one will ever hold me down ever again. Not this chicken shit company. All right. We have gone so far off the rails. I think we talked about just All In was the old and touches of Basher Berlin and some of NXT No Mercy.
Yeah.
That's podcast NA.
That is once again, I wanted to keep this. I wanted to keep it loose. I didn't want to keep it regime. Let's let it go where it goes. And like the beauty that comes out of this is going to be worth watching.
Hopefully I'm not canceled after this. I just got here, please.
Go get my dinner from the door. Too good.
Well, I mean, it's 9:00 there, so yeah, it's of course.
And yeah.
And you said dinner. I was like, I'm hungry too. I haven't eaten all day.
Yeah, my ordered chippy, so that's what that.
That sounds so good. I'm thinking about some French fries too, because a chippy is a French fry, right? I just want to make sure. I'm sorry, American. I'm sorry. Oh. Let's let this girl go. I'm hungry now.
Do you want to say British curry sauce?
Yes, I do. What is that again?
British curry sauce?
Hang on, he's on the lid. I don't know. I'm gonna spray.
Okay. That kind of look like pea soup. I'm not trying to cook you. I'm just saying. That means you got rice. Rice.
That just hissed. But yeah.
Not a hissed.
It hissed. But I got some chips. I got a battered sausage. And some curry sauce.
I'm starving.
Which is probably
sounds delicious.
I've had 2 bananas today and a bunch of water.
It would be my first meal today, other than water and an energy drink.
Trying to unbig your back is the worst thing ever.
Honestly,
it's got to be easier to quit crack than it is.
I hate you. Not it's got to be easier to quit crack. I hate the term big back, but at the same time, I engage in big back activities. Like, bro, I be doing mad. I'm like, yo, but why can't? If it's not bothering your health, like let me eat my food in peace. Mind your business, bro.
Right.
Okay? Mind your business. Oh, big back. You wish you had a big back. What if I called you Rattling Bones? Not me.
Right.
A straw wouldn't go by. You're just like, whoa, shut up. Mind your business.
When you see me put a banana between 2 Pop-Tarts, don't say shit.
Exactly. If you see me go for 8th at the all-you-can-eat buffet, mind your business. It says all you can eat. I can't eat.
1 plate per person.
Mind your business, bro. If you see me go to all-you-can-eat buffet and I get nothing but meat, mind your fucking business.
That's all the fuck I want.
That's all I'm really paying for. Mind your business. No, I'm hungry. I'm hungry and I'm angry.
Right. Oh, you've reached hangry level.
Hangry.
Welcome to the stage of hangry. It's bad.
So I'm trying to think of what else happened this weekend, but I think we covered it all.
Yeah, man. Like I said, there were a bunch of great matches. Saturday. I thought the whole Bash in Berlin pay-per-view was good. Well, I guess they're premium live events, they're not pay-per-views. But yeah, no. There I go again with that. Yeah, no. I don't know why I say it. I say it all the time. It is the worst thing.
Yeah, no.
It happens.
Yeah, no. I don't.
It's like
I'm trying to be more cognizant of not saying it, so I sound a little bit more eloquent than what I am. But yeah, no, it is what.
Do I sound eloquent to you?
I just work here, man.
Right.
I'm just happy to be here.
I just want to do hood rat stuff with my friends. That's all I want to do.
I just want to go to the Golden Corral in $4,000 shoes.
The dream.
And eat strawberries from the chocolate fountain standing right up there.
And 24 karat gold chopsticks. Just I want to do bougetto shit with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, I'm putting it out in the universe now. We are manifesting this. Everybody that can hear my voice right now is going to have great things happen.
Yes.
So, Cresta Starr, it has been a pleasure. I'm a huge fan of yours. I will continue to be a huge fan of yours. I follow you. I'm pretty sure on all your socials.
I appreciate you.
If you want to go ahead and throw those out for the fans so everybody listening can follow you.
Get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, first of all, I want to say a big thank you to L Bugs and Aunt You for having me here. I truly appreciate you guys letting me yap about professional wrestling. If you are hearing the sound of my voice, my name is Cresta Starr. You can follow me on social media at anywhere you could type CRESTASTARR, with the exception of Twitter, where it's Cresta the Star, because Elon Musk is a fucking hater. I am on Fightful every Thursday and Saturday. On Thursdays, we go over all TNA stuff, myself and Joe Pearl. And on Saturdays, except this coming Friday, Saturday, which is the 7th and the 6th, because there is All Out this weekend and we want to be live. I'm live with Meridian and Rick, who works for Sports Illustrated. Meridian works on a radio, and I just show up. Everyone's cooler than me. But if you want to be cool with me, I have a link tree in my bio over on Twitter where it's Cresta the Star, like Megan the Stallion, 2 E's, 2 R's if you're nasty.
We show the fuck he is. All right, man. Once again, go ahead, signing off. Thank you so much for being here. L Bugs, you're the fucking best. You already know how I feel. And we will talk to y'all next week. Next week we have our first independent wrestler that's going to be on the Aunt You podcast. Period. We're trying to grow. We're slowly climbing. Next thing you know, we're gonna be as hot as Bully Ray and them. Like, this is the shit we working on.
Don't put no ladies through no table. I mean, how much are they getting paid? How much you paying these ladies?
Get through a table, you see what I'm saying?
Listen, if you won't put me through a table, depending on, wait, am I gonna have to pay or is it Rhea Ripley?
Yes.
All the tables. Here, I'll stack the tables up. Just
call me Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa in NXT TakeOver. I'll go through every table, bitch.
Rhea Ripley can treat me like I'm Darby Allin and just hit me with anything.
Yo, I'm out of here.
I'm for it. That's exactly what I signed up for.
Now, this is exactly what I signed up for. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
It's coming together. It's here.
Rhea with some pain. Lovely. Take it. Sign me up. I'll sign my life away right now.
Like, no Diddy. I'd like to say that I'd like to say that I was speared by Roman Reigns one time. Just to say I took a spear from the tribal chief.
I mean,
That's the best thing.
Not mad at that. And I like that no Diddy is now like seriously a verb. He did it to himself. He did it to himself. You did it to yourself. I love when bad things happen to bad people.
Yes. Yes. Do you remember when Diddy did that segment with the New Day? And he asked
I don't
about
think I was
Biggie's
watching
nuts. Oh, you're gonna have to Google that. You're gonna have to YouTube that.
You know, and that's the way
Diddy
you
did
should
it.
end your thing, because I'm gonna look at it right now.
What to do?
Diddy did the backstage segment with the New Day, and he asked Kofi about Biggie's nuts. It's the most cringiest thing you've ever seen in your life.
And in retrospect, he wasn't joking.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yikes.
Everybody, have a great day. We'll talk to y'all later. Love you.
Bye,
And if I could, I'd make a deal with Dom so Rhea could choke me instead. Been running down that ramp, trying to get in this ring. It's no problem. Remember how it started? Running up that ramp, making deals with Dom so Rhea could choke me instead. This is what you deserve, you and that blonde little bitch. It's no problem.